my beautiful earth angels. Thank you for being here in this extended YouTube reading for the new moon in Taurus. So guys, this is our moon. If you've got earth in your chart, I've got a Taurus sun. We are feeling it very strongly. So if you've come here from TikTok and Instagram, you already know the basic vibe. I'm just going to redo that and go over that quickly for the YouTube crowd. And then we're going to dive into what's coming in for you in a bit more detail under this new moon energy. So the basic vibe I'm getting, guys, is you're really tapping into your sensual side, you know, your earthy, grounded nature. You're really feeling maybe somebody up, maybe yourself up, but you are feeling that kind of, you know, sensual, physical kind of aspect of your energy, if you know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you do. And with the Death card and the Queen of Wands here on either side of the Lovers, you're undergoing a sort of a change. I feel like you're really confident about, shall we say, your kind of that side of you, your passionate side, the side that's connected to your pleasure centers, you know, the things that make you feel pleasure. You're really connected to that and you're confident in that within yourself. It's like a shift in the way you see yourself. And I feel like you're just really open in perhaps a way that you aren't normally under this energy. Not saying that you're like a prude or you're like not normally open in that way, but you just are more so connected to it. There's something about it that's kind of charging you up, your sensuality and your sexuality. So I love that, guys. That's really cool. And hope that you're enjoying it. You obviously are enjoying it. I asked what you are desiring under this new moon, and I've got this 10 of Cups energy, which to me feels like you kind of just going into your imagination and having a little play around and, you know, really allowing yourself to explore, you know, whatever you want to in that world, you know, in your kind of like daydreams, I feel. And, you know, I'm just picturing you just like, you know, walking around the house, just having these daydreams, you know. And while you're doing that, what you're attracting in is the Queen of Cups energy. And that's what I'm interested in particular in this reading, is something is coming towards you that is represented by the Queen of Cups, which is an outpouring of love. It's pure unconditional love flowing towards you. So I want to know where that's coming from. I don't know about you. And then I got with the 7 of Cups on the bottom. I do feel you're going to be having more than one option in love. You know, this moon is all about, it's Taurus, and it is all about love and money, basically. That's what we're dealing with here. And pleasures of the senses. So those are the kind of things that are coming in. It makes sense. And if you look at all my other readings, there is this kind of general vibe. So, but for you, it really is like heavy on the lovers kind of, you know, that kind of part of you. So I would use it, guys. You know, if you're already in a relationship, enjoy. If you're not, find somebody or get your toys out, is what I'm hearing. What I'm feeling. Sorry, I'm not hearing that. I'm feeling that. Anyways, what was I saying? 7 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to have choices and they're going to make you happy. Like really happy. It's going to feel really freaking good. You're going to be having a good time, guys. This Sun card says it all under this new moon. So enjoy. Because, you know, this energy isn't always around, you know. Enjoy it while it's here. It's pretty freaking lovely. So what we're going to look at now is what is important for you. I'm just going to cut the deck. What's important for you under this new moon? You know, what are you focused on? I swear if I get the Lovers, I'll just laugh. The Chariot. Well, yeah. What's important for you under this new moon is that you are moving in the right direction and that you are taking the reins here. So you really feel like, you know, you don't want to be wasting your time and energy taking little detours. It's like you want to get straight to the destination. Not that you want to rush it. There's definitely no rushing in this energy. It's very slow and sensual, you know. You want to take your time to get there. Whether we're talking bedroom or just life in general. And, you know, you want to make take the right actions is what I'm feeling, you know. So I love that. That's beautiful. Tell me more about this Chariot. It's important to you that whatever you're doing feels good, you know, and that you're moving towards, I knew I was going to get it. Did you hear me say that I was going to get the Lovers? I knew I was going to get the Lovers again. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, it's important to you that you're moving, that you're enjoying yourself, that the actions you're taking are bringing you pleasure and are enjoyable, but also not just in the short term, but in the long run. You want to create a life for yourself that is pleasurable and enjoyable and sustainable. And with these two cards here, the Lovers and the Three of Cups, yeah, you want to, it's just more enjoyment, more pleasure. I mean, it's just repeating message here. So you want to, you know, be out in the fields with your friends, looking at the stars on a summer night, feeling good, you know, maybe getting a bit touchy-feely there. And I'm not even going to talk about this card, we've already talked about it. And quite frankly, guys, I've got children in the other room, so I need to be mindful of what I'm saying. I think also YouTube can kind of be, we have to be careful what we say. So, but yeah, this is what's important to you. Pleasure and enjoyment in the short term and in the long term. How do we get there? How do I get there? How do I get to have this life that is delicious to me, that is satisfying to me, that I want to linger in and enjoy as long as possible? How do I get there? That's what's important to you. What is coming in for you? And specifically, cards, I'm talking about that Queen of Cups. What have we got here? Oh, look. Again, choices. Yeah, you've got more than one choice available to you under this energy. And I've said in the other readings as well, this new moon energy, you know, it's not going to just be on the new moon, which is tomorrow. You know, obviously it's going to be heightened then, but are you kidding me? Oh my God, it's going to be another crazy one like the water signs reading. If you've got water in your chart, go and check that out as well, because it was just literally crazy. I wasn't even doing the reading. I don't know where it came from. It was like, what is going on? I'm not even here. Yeah. Do I really need to tell you what this is all about? It's all about the cups, guys. What are cups? They are emotions, feelings. The feelings are flowing. You want to know what's coming towards you. True love. New beginnings in love if you're already in a good partnership. You know, even if you've been married for like 20 years, this weekend, something is going to shift in that relationship that brings you deeper together, but it's going to be connected to, you know, that kind of physical side of things that we've been talking about. But yeah, I do feel there will be, yeah, many things you can try out, Shall I put it that way? With the Seven of Cups, many opportunities to try things that make you feel good. And these are connected to people in your life that you love, or new partnerships that are coming in that are aligned for you, that have been sort of, that you've been attracting in. And the new moon in Taurus, everything I've been reading about it is all about, and it's not just the moon, it's all of the surrounding energy, is really talking about attracting in new love. So in a way, yeah, I'm surprised I'm getting these readings, but in a way I'm not surprised is what I'm saying. You know, with the Two of Pentacles, I was really drawn to that just now on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that there will be choices that you are going to be making under this energy, you know, in the next couple of weeks or so, as we move towards the full moon. Something is going to come to fruition on the full moon that is kind of starting now. You're attracting it in now, but it's going to come to fruition at the end of the full moon, which is a Sagittarius full moon, which is a fire energy. So wowzers, guys. This is pretty special. Because I'm just curious, let's just see, where is this Ace of Cups coming from? Tell me. What are we looking at here? Yeah. Whoever this is that's coming towards you, you make them very, very happy. That's why, like, the feeling that you give them when they think about you, when they feel about you, is this. It just makes them happy to come towards you, or even just to think about you. And that's why this is happening. It's just amazing. You know, they want to feel like this all the time. They don't want to wait anymore. Whether it's your current relationship or it's a new one. Do I want to pull it? No, I don't want to pull another card. I'm going to move those aside now. But what amazing cards, guys. Like, I have to say I'm feeling pretty tired. It's the end of the day. I've been working my other job this week. My kids just got back. But, so sorry if you can hear that in my voice, but the energy is just so strong. It's amazing what's coming through. What are the obstacles we want to avoid under this new moon for us earth signs? Well, that's interesting. We got the Ten of Cups wanting to come out, which is funny because we had that at the beginning. So maybe it's saying, maybe avoid being too dreamy, daydreamy, like fantasy. Ooh, and Six of Swords. What do we need to avoid? These are obstacles we need to avoid. So maybe being too much in a fantasy world might mean that we don't notice the kind of, you know, the real tangible things that are coming towards us because we're all up in our head, in our imagination. And then the Six of Swords as an obstacle would be, I feel like it's like, this is the energy that I'm reading off it. It's like, she's almost like, just because she's moving away from the Five of Swords, normally this is like moving towards calmer waters, but she just looks really like she doesn't expect it to go well. So I feel like this is managing your expectations. So don't have any expectations, ideally, negative or positive. There's no need for you to assume anything's going to go a certain way, you know, just because of what's gone on in the past, because it's almost like she's so dejected and affected by, you know, what's already happened. She's still thinking about it. She's not let it go yet. So it's like you want to just let that past go. Don't bring that with you into the future, because something beautiful is really coming in for you. If you're watching this reading, it definitely is. There's just, the cards are telling me that. I would be very surprised that if you didn't have anything at all coming towards you, that wasn't something to do with some kind of real, authentic, beautiful love relationship. Could be friendship as well. I would be very surprised, I'm going to say it, if you're watching this and that didn't happen for you in any way. I was shuffling then and I didn't actually ask any questions, but I've got here the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. So I'm getting this vibe of like, yeah, there's some stuff going on that's coming towards you. You don't even know that it's there yet, because she's underwater. She can't see that, you know, it's like two wolves are like ready to, they're announcing, it's almost like someone else is manifesting you, or they're choosing you. Somebody is choosing you, whether it's friend, family, partner, whatever. They know they are manifesting you, again with the Magician here. And you're just sat here getting on with your life. You're not expecting anything. You're just enjoying the energy, as we've already gone through, as we've already established. You're just enjoying this energy and really enjoying it. Oh yeah. You know, I don't know what you've got there under that, you know. We can't see what's going on there, but I think, you know, that's you having a good time. You're pretending to stare at the candle, but we know what you're really doing. Anyways, but you're having a good time and you're not realizing that something amazing is coming towards you. Someone else is manifesting you. Someone else is choosing you. And it's just gorgeous, you know? I don't know what else to say, guys. Someone's made a decision. So, okay, we don't need to play around with those cards anymore. But we just need to avoid the expectations, was what we were talking about earlier. So avoid fantasy land, avoid assuming or expecting anything to go wrong. Don't bring the past with us into the future. And what is the final guidance, please, for my Earth Angels for this reading? I'm enjoying these readings, guys. What is the final guidance? Oh, kidding me? Okay, we've got Queen of Cups, be love. Just be in the flow of love. Just enjoy it, feel it. When you feel it, you don't even need to have anyone with you. You can just feel it. I can feel it right now coming out of this card. Just feel it. Just allow the feeling in. I think I said that in one of my other readings as well, where I was like, the key word under this energy is allowing. And it's interesting because the Taurus energy, it does have this kind of feminine vibe for me, where it's about the yin side of us. It's about the feminine energy. It's about that receiving. You know, it's about abundance. And abundance is all about being in the flow, being ready to receive. Be ready to receive. That's all you need to do. Final guidance. Have some fun, Page of Wands. Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy. And Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's be clear on what that is for you. Let me just clarify that one, because I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like, yeah, as guidance, it's like, just know what you want. Yeah, be in the flow, but know what you want. Why is the Ten of Pentacles there? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's like, don't try and fit your version. Like, say you want your life to be a certain way. You've got a vision for it, of what your Ten of Pentacles is, which includes a person, presumably, you know, some kind of partnership, a King and Queen of Pentacles. And you're going to have probably many options. You're going to have opportunities with different people or with one person, but you're going to have chances to explore different versions of the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like it's like, don't sneak away from what is your ideal life just because you're trying to please the other person. Be truthful about it, be honest about it, be clear about it, be direct. Let me just choose one more to make sure I'm getting that right. It's almost like you're like, the bird's like, is this really what you want? And you're like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. If that's going to make you happy, we will, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And it's like, it's not fine because they're talking about moving to the city and you're like, but I always wanted to live by the beach. And that was part of my retirement plan. And, you know, but I'm not going to tell you because, I don't know, it might cause some waves. Yeah, Page of Cups, look, that's lack of confidence. So don't feel like you can't ask for what you want. I feel that's the guidance. You know, whoever's coming in here, whoever this is for you, they love you deeply, and they will move mountains to give you the dream life, or to try and provide that for you, or with you, to create that with you. You know, you don't need to be shy, you don't need to hold back. I don't think you will, because when we looked at your energy at the beginning, you're pretty confident, guys. The guidance is really just reminding you, you know, where it might be, where you might do yourself a disservice. Right. Okay, we are onto the oracle, guys. We're going to pull some oracle. I have got the angel number oracle here. I love it so much. What does it want to tell us? What does it want to say? I want this one. Relax. Oh my God, are you kidding me? These readings are crazy. I just feel like I'm really tapping into the energy a lot this time round. Sometimes I get that with the readings. It's really strong. I just feel especially connected right now, and it's all flowing really nicely. Apart from that hair there, we'll remove that. Right, relax. Relax. That's that Queen of Cups. Just be in the flow. Just feel it. Receive it. Allow. Right, here's the message. What good comes out of standing still? There's nothing wrong with planting deep, stable roots, but everything in nature continues to grow, to stretch towards greater heights. Nourish your soul, break free of stagnation. Take that risk. Your potential is limitless. Good health and daily wellness habits, turning over a new leaf, freedom from past restraints, progression and change. And the affirmation is, every cell in my body is peaceful and calm. Wow. I love that affirmation, guys. Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Relax. Relax. I love that it's talking about nurturing and nourishing your body. That is just Taurus vibes to the max. Right, let's do the Moonology. I'm going to move that to the side just for now. I've got the Moonology cards here, and I feel that one actually. Don't let pride get in your way. Ooh, interesting. Your commitment is being tested. Ooh, interesting. The Moonology cards are a bit feisty today, actually, not just in your reading. I you are confident, you're vibing high, you are attractive, you are magnetic. I think it's just a reminder here to, you know, have some empathy. And with the commitment being tested, it's like, yeah, it's just to be really mindful and really clear on what you want to commit to under this energy. You know, is it yourself? Is it your health goals? Is it your wellness practices, your body, what you're putting in your body? Is it, you know, your financial goals? Is it your relationship? I feel like, but it's also, you know, once you commit to that, you then have to take action. So maybe it's like the universe is like, yeah, be in the flow, receive, and all of that. And the moonology is like, yeah, but also, you know, make sure you do actually take steps to commit to what you know, the intentions that you're setting for your life, I guess. Let's pull one more. Oh, and it's upside down. Does that count? Do we have reversals in oracle cards? I don't know if we do. Believe in the impossible. I like that one. And this is a blue moon, I think. Is it not? I feel like it's a blue moon. Or is that the full moon at the end? Anyways. It's about having faith, really. It's about having faith. Oops, excuse me. And, you know, but also taking action. Maybe you're so relaxed, that's why the universe has to remind you to take some action, guys, because otherwise you'd just be sat on your butts. I don't think that's a bad thing personally, but yeah, Taurus vibes can be a little bit kind of, you know, not really moving much. Right, I'm pulling my last card and it's from my deck. You are a portal. You are a portal. You are a portal. You are, it's like your body, you need to nourish your body. You need to nourish your body so much and nurture it because it's your vessel for your soul. And they say people are portals. People are portals because everybody is energy. And every time you connect with somebody on a deep level, you're accessing, you know, whatever they're carrying with them. You're accessing a certain part of them. You know, I don't want to go all crazy with that. I could go down a little rabbit hole there, but for me, that's again a reminder of this commitment and the idea of nourishment that came through in the angel card. These are all connected. It's like, what did it say again? What was the affirmation? Let me just read it again. Every cell in my body is peaceful and calm. Yes. And when you're feeding your body right and you're nourishing yourself and taking care of your vessel, your portal is nice and clean and free and fresh, and it's inviting to lots of beautiful energies, right? If it's all dirty and stinky and full of sugar and crap, maybe not so much. Still, but maybe not so much. Okay, that's the vibe, guys. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to go nourish my own vessel. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being here and bringing your energy into this reading. It really is quite special to have you here because this is little sessions, and I know that, you know, when I'm here reading, it does feel like that for me. I can feel like a smaller group of energies and I can tap in more easily. So thank you so much for connecting with me here and being part of this growing community. I really appreciate you. And if you did enjoy the reading, I'd always appreciate a like or a thumbs up and a follow if you haven't already. If you want to see more readings like this and you enjoyed this one. And yeah, if you feel to comment and let me know if any of this resonated, I'm super curious as always. Otherwise, thank you again for being here and happy new moon to you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye.